McHale, Quint McHale, ma'am. I'm a skipper of the PT-73 out of Taratupa.
On April 3, 1962, television audiences were introduced to the character of Quentin McHale, commander of PT-73, in the one-hour special episode of McHale's Navy. This classic series featured Ernest Borgnine in the lead role, who was drawn to the part for reasons that are still not entirely clear. What motivated this award-winning actor to take on the role of McHale and lead this comedic naval ensemble? The answer to this question remains a topic of interest and speculation among fans of the show.
Way on an inspection tour?
That's what the captain said, Skip.
Well, there goes our one hope.
In 1962, McHale's Navy made its debut as a television series, following a production under the Alcoa premiere. The show, set during World War II, revolves around the life of McHale and his crew stationed on a Pacific island. The audience is taken on a journey, exploring their survival tactics, daily lives, and acts of heroism. As the story unfolds, McHale and his men face various challenges, from military operations to interpersonal conflicts. Despite the hardships, they manage to maintain their camaraderie and humor, making the show a perfect blend of action and comedy. The audience quickly warmed up to the characters, and the series received respectable ratings. This success prompted ABC to order a full series, indicating the audience's appreciation for this classic. McHale's Navy became a staple for older adults who enjoyed the nostalgia of World War II and the lightheartedness of the characters. The show's enduring popularity is a testament to its appeal, as it continues to be watched and enjoyed by new generations. Through the years, this classic has remained a favorite among television viewers. The show's unique blend of humor, action, and historical context has made it a timeless piece of television history. The survival, lifestyles, and heroics of McHale and his men continue to captivate audiences, making McHale's Navy a must-watch for anyone looking for a taste of classic television.
Just give him anything. Give him anything he wants. The important thing is, we've got to get those natives to work. Now you...
McHale's Navy, a classic television series, was originally developed as a dramatic pilot by creator and producer Edward Montaigne. However, Montaigne decided to transform it into a comedy, drawing inspiration from his successful show, The Phil Silvers Show. The series focuses on the crew of PT-73, led by their charming and cunning captain, Quentin McHale. The crew's zany schemes to make money, get girls, or have fun often lead them into trouble. Yet, they always manage to escape consequences through some military success, showcasing their unique blend of mischief and competence. Set during World War II, McHale's Navy takes place on a small island in the Pacific, where the crew is stationed. The show's humor lies in the contrast between the crew's laid-back attitude and their military duties. Despite their constant shenanigans, they always manage to come through when it counts, earning them the respect and admiration of their superiors. The series' lighthearted approach to the war setting was a departure from the more serious portrayals of the time. McHale's Navy instead focused on the camaraderie and humor that can arise in even the most challenging circumstances. The show's success can be attributed to its well-crafted humor and the endearing characters that populate the world of PT-73. Through the years, McHale's Navy has remained a beloved classic, with its humor and charm standing the test of time. The show's legacy can be seen in the many spin-offs and adaptations it has inspired, as well as the enduring popularity of its characters and stories.
See that?
Yes, sir.
Now, Group C.
Sir, if I may make a suggestion, if Group A and B are covering the flanks...
In 1962, the TV series Navy made its debut, bringing laughter and excitement to viewers. At the time, President John F. Kennedy's wartime command of TT-109 was a well-known part of his past, and this often served as a reference point in the show. The series revolved around a group of misfits in the Navy, led by Lieutenant Commander Quentin McHale, played by none other than Ernest Borgnine. Ernest Borgnine, a veteran of the United States Navy during World War II, was the producer's top choice for the role of McHale. His military background and acting experience made him the perfect fit for the part. Borgnine brought a sense of authenticity to the character, which helped to make the show a success. McHale's Navy was a classic example of a service comedy, with a group of sailors causing chaos and mayhem while trying to complete their missions. The show was set during World War II, and the characters were stationed on an island in the Pacific. The humor was often slapstick, and the situations that the characters found themselves in were often absurd. But that was all part of the charm of the show. Borgnine's portrayal of McHale was central to the success of the series. He played the character as a laid-back, easygoing leader who was always ready with a quick quip or a clever comeback. Despite the chaos that often surrounded him, McHale was always in control, and he was able to keep his crew on track, even when things seemed to be falling apart. The show was a hit with audiences, and it ran for 4 seasons, from 1962 to 1966. During that time, it produced 138 episodes, each one filled with laughter and adventure. The show's popularity even led to the production of a feature film in 1964, which brought the characters to the big screen for the first time. In conclusion, McHale's Navy was a classic TV series that brought laughter and entertainment to viewers during the 1960s. With Ernest Borgnine in the lead role, the show was able to capture the spirit of the time and provide audiences with a glimpse into the world of the Navy during World War II. The show's enduring popularity is a testament to its appeal, and it remains a beloved part of television history to this day.
Mines?
Yes, sir. We've never been happier.
In the 1962 TV series McHale's Navy, actor Ernest Borgnine played the lead role of Captain McHale. Interestingly, Borgnine's background was deeply intertwined with the Navy, even before his acting career took off. Borgnine had served in the U.S. Navy for 10 years, earning several decorations during his time in the service. He had even considered making a career out of the Navy. However, it was his mother who encouraged him to pursue acting instead. At first, Borgnine turned down the role in McHale's Navy, but fate had other plans. One day, while the actor was out walking, a young boy selling candy approached him. The boy didn't recognize Borgnine, which made the actor realize that he had a chance to escape being typecast as a tough guy and try something new. Borgnine reconsidered the role and ultimately accepted the part of Captain McHale. The show became a classic, with Borgnine's portrayal of the lovable, yet mischievous captain endearing him to audiences. In the end, Borgnine's decision to take on the role in McHale's Navy proved to be a wise one. Not only did it allow him to break free from his tough guy image, but it also endeared him to a new generation of fans.
That'll be all, sir. Bye-bye, Captain.
Desperate.
Tim Conway brought to life the character of Ensign Parker in the 1962 TV series McHale's Navy. Parker was McHale's second-in-command, a likable yet goofy figure whose ineptitude often led to unexpected successes. Before his role in McHale's Navy, Conway had already made a name for himself in comedy writing and performing skits on CBS. His talent and dedication eventually earned him a regular spot on the Steve Allen Plymouth Show. It was here that he honed his comedic skills and developed the unique comedic style that would become his trademark. Conway's portrayal of Ensign Parker was a perfect fit for his comedic talents. Despite his character's many blunders, Conway's charm and comedic timing made Parker a beloved figure in the TV series. His ability to succeed despite his ineptitude was a running joke throughout the show, and Conway's performance made it all the more endearing. In summary, Tim Conway's role as Ensign Parker in McHale's Navy was a testament to his comedic talents and versatility. His performance brought laughter and joy to audiences, and his character remains a beloved figure in television history. Conway's background in comedy writing and performing set the stage for his success in this classic TV series, and his legacy continues to resonate with audiences today.
Signal from the base, Kip. It's urgent.
Now, how do you like that?
Joe Flynn, known for his role as Captain Binghamton in McHale's Navy, was a man of many talents. Nicknamed Old Le Bottom, Flynn's character was the constant foil to the show's protagonist, McHale. Before his successful stint on this classic TV series, Flynn had already made a name for himself in the entertainment industry. Born on November 8, 1924, in Youngstown, Ohio, Flynn's career spanned various forms of media, including ventriloquism, radio, and acting. His knack for entertaining audiences began early when he discovered his love for ventriloquism as a teenager. This hobby soon turned into a professional pursuit, and Flynn began performing at various venues, honing his skills and gaining recognition. As a radio personality, Flynn found considerable success, working on shows such as The Bob and Ray Show and The Jack Benny Program. His quick wit and comedic timing made him a favorite among listeners, setting the stage for his future acting career. When McHale's Navy debuted in 1962, Flynn was already an experienced television actor, having appeared in numerous shows, including The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet, The Donna Reed Show, and The Many Loves of Dobie Gillis. However, it was his role as the long-suffering Captain Binghamton that would bring him widespread fame. Despite his character's constant frustration with McHale and his crew, Flynn maintained a warm relationship with his fellow cast members, contributing to the show's camaraderie and on-screen chemistry. His portrayal of Captain Binghamton remains a memorable aspect of this classic TV series, leaving a lasting impact on viewers. In summary, Joe Flynn's diverse background in entertainment, including ventriloquism, radio, and acting, prepared him for his iconic role in McHale's Navy. His talent and dedication to his craft have left an indelible mark on the world of television, making him a beloved figure in the annals of entertainment history.
Regular Saturday night drag race?
Now, Colonel, yeah, I can explain all that.
The real PT-73, built in 1942, had a combat record that was less illustrious than the one depicted in McHale's Navy. The TV series used 3 P-73 boats, 1 for sea shots, and 2 converted Army Air Force sea rescue boats. This classic comedy show, set during World War II, followed the misadventures of the crew of PT-73, led by the charming and resourceful Captain McHale. Despite the differences between the real PT-73 and the one portrayed in the show, the series still provided plenty of laughs and entertainment for audiences. The show's use of multiple PT-73 boats added to the production value and realism of the series, making it a beloved classic among older adults. The sea shots in particular were made more authentic by using a real PT-73 boat. The 2 converted Army Air Force sea rescue boats were used for other scenes, allowing the show to create a more dynamic and engaging viewing experience.
Pete Dentis comes over to Terra Trooper every second Wednesday, which is tomorrow.
Oh, great.
The real PT-73, a vessel used during World War II, led an interesting life after the war. Purchased by Howard Hughes, it was first utilized as a chase boat for his Spruce Goose aircraft. Later, it became a sport fishing boat, providing enjoyment for its owners and passengers before ultimately being destroyed in 1992. As for the beloved TV series McHale's Navy, it brought joy and laughter to audiences for 138 half-hour episodes. The show, set on PT-73, was known for its comedic antics and memorable characters, leaving a lasting impression on viewers. Even though the actual PT-73 no longer exists, the legacy of this classic vessel lives on through the laughter and memories it brought to audiences through McHale's Navy. The show's enduring popularity is a testament to its ability to entertain and resonate with viewers, even decades after its original air date.
From the Senate of the United States, the office of the Honorable Joseph Parker. Plumber, huh? Some plumber.
McHale's Navy, a popular TV series in 1962, is a show that still resonates with many today. Set during World War II, it follows the humorous antics of a misfit group of sailors on a small Pacific island. The show is significant because it combined comedy with military drama, a unique approach at the time. The series was part of a broader cultural trend in the early 1960s that saw the creation of many lighthearted, war-themed TV shows and movies. This was a departure from the more serious and somber portrayals of war in the 1940s and 1950s. McHale's Navy stood out in this landscape with its unique blend of humor and military drama. The show's characters, each with their distinct personalities, added to its appeal. The lead character, McHale, played by Ernest Borgnine, was a likable and resourceful skipper. His crew, a motley group of misfits, often found themselves in humorous and absurd situations. Despite this, they always managed to come together as a team and solve their problems. McHale's Navy is a classic example of a sitcom that has stood the test of time. Its humor and relatable characters continue to entertain audiences today. The show's significance extends beyond entertainment, as it provides a glimpse into the cultural trends and societal attitudes of the early 1960s.
Judge Advocate.
Was General, sir, I'm Lieutenant Commander McHale, and
Stop it, Quint. The war.
The casting process for the 1962 TV series McHale's Navy was a fascinating journey filled with auditions, chemistry tests, and pivotal moments. Ernest Borgnine, who played the lead role of Captain McHale, was an interesting choice. Known for his rugged appearance and tough guy roles, Borgnine was initially hesitant to take on a comedic part. However, the producers saw his potential and convinced him to give it a try. Borgnine's comedic timing and natural charm won over the producers, and he was cast in the role. Tim Conway, who played the bumbling Ensign Parker, was a last-minute addition to the cast. The original actor cast in the role was fired after the first episode due to creative differences. Conway, who was working on another show at the time, was brought in as a replacement. His comedic skills and ability to ad-lib were a perfect fit for the role of the clumsy and naive Ensign Parker. Joe Flynn, who played the uptight and by-the-book Lieutenant Carpenter, was a seasoned character actor. He had appeared in numerous films and TV shows before being cast in McHales' Navy. Flynn's ability to play straight man to the comedic antics of Borgnine and Conway made him an essential part of the cast. The chemistry between the cast members was evident from the start. During the audition process, Borgnine, Conway, and Flynn quickly formed a rapport. Their natural chemistry and comedic timing were on full display during the screen tests, convincing the producers that they had found the right cast. One pivotal moment during the casting process was a read-through of the script with the entire cast. Borgnine, Conway, and Flynn's chemistry was undeniable, and the producers knew they had something special. From that moment on, the cast was set, and the filming of McHales' Navy began. In conclusion, the casting process for McHales' Navy was a series of auditions, chemistry tests, and pivotal moments that led to the perfect cast. Borgnine, Conway, and Flynn's natural chemistry and comedic timing made them the ideal choices for their roles, and their performances continue to be enjoyed by audiences today.
That ought to do it. No, wait a minute. I can't be that rare. Nurse, Elroy, let's go.
The director of the 1962 TV series McHales' Navy, Edward Montaigne, brought a unique vision to the small screen. Known for his work on various comedy shows, Montaigne approached McHales' Navy with a lighthearted and humorous style. He aimed to create a world where audiences could escape from reality and enjoy the antics of the misfit Navy crew. Montaigne's creative influences stemmed from his background in theater and vaudeville. He incorporated physical comedy and quick wit into the show, which was a refreshing change from the serious dramas of the time. The director's style was characterized by fast-paced action, snappy dialogue, and a focus on visual gags. Collaboration was key to Montaigne's success. He worked closely with the cast and crew to ensure that everyone was on the same page. He encouraged improvisation and welcomed suggestions, which helped to create a positive and creative working environment. The cast, in turn, appreciated Montaigne's collaborative approach and his ability to bring out their best performances. One of Montaigne's most notable collaborations was with lead actor Ernest Borgnine. The two had worked together on the film McHales' Navy and developed a strong rapport. Montaigne knew how to play to Borgnine's strengths and gave him the freedom to explore his character's comedic potential. Montaigne's vision for McHales' Navy was to create a show that was both entertaining and relatable. He wanted to show that, even in the midst of chaos and confusion, there was always room for humor and camaraderie. The show's enduring popularity is a testament to Montaigne's ability to bring this vision to life. In conclusion, Edward Montaigne's directorial vision for McHales' Navy was instrumental in the show's success. His unique style, creative influences, and collaborative approach helped to create a beloved TV series that continues to resonate with audiences today.
Problem right now. Doggone, he's so shook up about that FMA that he's gonna blow that test.
The production of the 1962 TV series, McHales' Navy, was a lively and challenging endeavor. The set design was a crucial aspect, with the creators opting for a naval base and ship theme. The main set was built at the Sunset Gower Studios in Hollywood, where Soundstage 21 was transformed into a realistic naval base. The show's primary location was the PT-73, a fictional World War II-era motor torpedo boat. However, the actual boat used in the series was a Higgins 78-foot PT boat, PT-658, which was restored and is now on display in Portland, Oregon. The boat was placed on a giant gimbal to create the illusion of the boat moving on water. Filming on a boat presented several logistical challenges. The cast and crew had to deal with the constant motion of the boat, which made filming difficult. The sound equipment was also affected by the boat's movement, leading to audio issues. To overcome these challenges, the crew used heavy sandbags to stabilize the equipment and special soundproofing materials to reduce noise. The series was shot using the innovative single-camera setup, which was still a novelty in the early 1960s. This setup allowed for greater control over lighting and camera angles, resulting in a higher quality production. The show was also one of the first to use live sound, with the actors' voices recorded simultaneously with the video. The exterior shots of the naval base were filmed at the Naval Base San Diego, now known as Naval Base Point Loma. The production team had to obtain permission from the Navy to film there, and the Navy even provided some technical assistance. The show's creators had to ensure that the series accurately represented the Navy, which meant consulting with military advisors. In conclusion, the production of McHales Navy was a complex process that required careful planning and innovative techniques. Despite the challenges, the show became a hit, running for 4 seasons and spawning a feature film. The series remains a beloved classic, a testament to the hard work and creativity of everyone involved in its production.
The fighting is over, and the war has been won.
The creation of the McHales Navy score and soundtrack was a collaborative effort involving several composers and musicians. The music they crafted perfectly complemented the narrative and emotional tone of this 1962 TV series. One key composer was John Seeley, who brought a lively and upbeat tone to the series' music. His compositions, often featuring brass and percussion, mirrored the show's comedic and adventurous spirit. Seeley once shared, "I wanted the music to reflect the chaos and camaraderie of the crew. I think we achieved that." Another composer, Jerry Borgnine, contributed to the series' musical tapestry with his catchy and memorable tunes. Borgnine's work, including the iconic McHales Navy theme, helped establish the show's unique identity. He stated, "The music had to be fun and energetic, just like the characters. It was a joy to compose." The soundtrack also featured contributions from musicians like Al Hirt, who played the trumpet for the series. His jazzy solos added an extra layer of energy and excitement to the show's musical landscape. The music in McHales Navy was not just background noise, it was an integral part of the storytelling. It enhanced the humor, tension, and emotional moments, making the series even more engaging. The composers and musicians involved truly understood the show's tone and needs, creating a soundtrack that has stood the test of time.
Well, I know you boys know how to catch a medic and a soldier, so we know how to you.
One of the most iconic scenes in the 1962 TV series McHales Navy is the episode titled The Caveman. In this episode, Captain Binghamton gets amnesia and believes he's a caveman. The direction, performance, and cinematography all come together to create a memorable and entertaining moment. The scene where Binghamton, played by Joe Flynn, first exhibits his amnesia is particularly well executed. The use of close-ups on Flynn's face, combined with his over-the-top performance, effectively conveys Binghamton's confusion and disorientation. The dim lighting and shadowy set design also add to the sense of mystery and otherworldliness. According to Flynn, The Caveman was one of his favorite episodes because of the opportunity it gave him to play a different side of Binghamton. "I loved the challenge of playing a character who was so far removed from his usual self," Flynn said in an interview. "It was a lot of fun to explore that side of Binghamton." The impact of this scene on the audience is significant. It not only provides a moment of levity and humor, but it also showcases the versatility of the cast and the creativity of the writers and directors. The scene has become so iconic that it is often referenced in discussions about the series and is remembered fondly by fans. Another iconic scene in McHales Navy is the episode titled The Kidnapper. In this episode, McHale, played by Ernest Borgnine, and his crew must rescue their commanding officer, Captain Binghamton, from a group of German soldiers. The scene where McHale and his crew sneak onto the German ship is particularly noteworthy. The use of tight shots and quick cuts creates a sense of tension and excitement, while the use of darkness and shadows adds to the suspense. The performance of Borgnine and the rest of the cast is also top-notch, with each actor bringing their own unique energy and charisma to the scene. Borgnine himself was particularly proud of this episode, stating in an interview, "It was a real thrill to be a part of a show that could balance humor and action so well." The Kidnapper episode was a great example of that. Overall, the iconic scenes in McHales Navy are a testament to the talent and creativity of the cast and crew. Through their direction, performance, and cinematography, they were able to create moments that have resonated with audiences for decades and continue to be remembered and celebrated today.
Ruddy bore, but that's the way the crumpet crumbles, yeah.
The 1962 TV series McHales Navy quickly became a hit, resonating with audiences through its unique blend of humor and camaraderie. Set during World War II, the show followed a group of misfit sailors on a small Pacific island, tackling challenges with wit and ingenuity. This lighthearted approach struck a chord with viewers seeking escapism during turbulent times. McHales Navy contributed to pop culture in various ways. The show's iconic characters, such as the lovable rogue Captain McHale and his bumbling sidekick Ensign Parker, became household names. The series also popularized catchphrases like, "I've got a little job for you," And what's the story? Morning Glory. Additionally, the show's theme song, McHales Navy, became a memorable tune, further solidifying the series' cultural impact. The series also touched on relevant social and cultural themes. While not overtly political, McHales Navy explored the complexities of military life and the bonds formed between servicemen. The show's diverse cast, including actors of different ethnicities, also reflected a growing awareness of inclusivity in media. Moreover, McHales Navy served as a platform for several actors to showcase their talents. Leading man Ernest Borgnine, who played Captain McHale, was already an established star, but the series provided opportunities for up-and-coming actors like Tim Conway and Joe Flynn to hone their comedic skills. In conclusion, McHales Navy left an indelible mark on television history, captivating audiences with its humor and heart. Its cultural and social impact continues to be felt today, as the show's legacy lives on through its enduring characters, memorable catchphrases, and thoughtful exploration of military life.
It's rough, sir. I think a long rest will do him just fine, sir.
McHales Navy, the 1962 TV series, received mixed reviews from critics, but was generally well-liked by audiences. The show, which starred Ernest Borgnine as the commander of a misfit group of sailors during World War II, was praised for its humor and light-hearted take on the war genre. Critics, however, were divided. Some, like Jack Gould of the New York Times, found the show to be pleasantly amusing and praised Borgnine's performance. Others, such as the Philadelphia Inquirer's Carl Meyer, criticized the show for its slapstick humor and lack of originality. Despite the mixed critical reception, McHales Navy was a hit with audiences. The show was consistently one of the top-rated programs during its 4-season run, and spawned a feature film in 1964. The show's success can be attributed to its talented cast, including Tim Conway and Joe Flynn, and its ability to provide lighthearted entertainment during a time of national turmoil. In terms of awards, McHales Navy was nominated for 2 Primetime Emmy Awards in 1963 Outstanding Comedy Series, and Outstanding Performance by an Actor in a Supporting Role in a Comedy Series for Joe Flynn. While the show did not win in either category, the nominations themselves were a testament to the show's popularity and critical recognition. The accolades received by McHales Navy were significant for those involved in the show. For Ernest Borgnine, the success of the show helped solidify his status as a leading man in both film and television. For Tim Conway and Joe Flynn, the show provided a platform for their comedic talents and helped launch their careers. In conclusion, while McHales Navy received mixed reviews from critics, its popularity with audiences and recognition with awards nominations cannot be ignored. The show's success was a testament to its talented cast and its ability to provide lighthearted entertainment during a time of national turmoil.
Remember, it's 2 S's and 2 T's.
All right, Captain.
During the filming of McHales Navy, the cast and crew faced many challenges, but they also shared some memorable moments. For instance, during the filming of the episode, the caveman Ernest Borgnine, who played McHale, found himself in a precarious situation. While filming a scene where he had to slide down a muddy hill, Borgnine lost control and ended up in a thorny bush. Despite the discomfort, Borgnine laughed it off, and the scene made it into the final cut. The show's creator, Edward J. Montaigne, was known for his attention to detail, and he often went to great lengths to ensure authenticity. In one episode, the crew needed a German military vehicle, but they couldn't find one. So, Montaigne arranged for a replica to be built from scratch. The result was a stunningly accurate representation of a German staff car, which became a fixture on the show. The cast also had their fair share of fun offset. Joe Flynn, who played Captain Binghamton, was an avid golfer, and he often organized golf tournaments for the cast and crew. Borgnine, who was not much of a golfer, would often join in, much to the amusement of his co-stars. Despite the lighthearted atmosphere, the cast and crew worked hard to create a high-quality show. They often put in long hours, and the tight shooting schedule left little room for error. But through it all, they remained a close-knit group, and their camaraderie shone through in every episode. One of the show's most memorable moments came during the filming of the episode The Kid from Brooklyn. In the episode, Borgnine's character adopts a stray dog, which becomes the ship's mascot. The dog, named Captain B, quickly became a fan favorite, and he even appeared in several subsequent episodes. In the end, McHales Navy was more than just a TV show. It was a labor of love, a testament to the hard work and dedication of its cast and crew. And while the show may have ended decades ago, Its legacy lives on, inspiring new generations of viewers and filmmakers alike.
Hi, Gully. Hey, what's in this other reel?
Oh, this is all the love stuff and music I had left over after I spliced together the battle scene.
McHales Navy, a 1962 television series, holds a significant place in film history. This comedy show, set during World War II, followed the antics of a misfit crew led by Captain McHale. Despite its lighthearted nature, the series contributed to the development of the situational comedy genre. Its success paved the way for similar military-themed sitcoms and influenced future filmmaking. One notable aspect of McHales Navy is its impact on the careers of its cast members. Lead actor Ernest Borgnine, who played Captain McHale, was already an established star, but the series helped boost the careers of other actors, such as Tim Conway and Joe Flynn. Conway's comedic talents were showcased in McHales Navy, leading to a successful career in television and film. McHales Navy also inspired a film adaptation in 1964, further solidifying its influence in the film industry. The movie featured the original cast and continued the storyline of the television series. Although the film received mixed reviews, it demonstrated the lasting appeal of the McHales Navy brand. Moreover, McHales Navy has been referenced and parodied in various media over the years. Its influence can be seen in animated series like SpongeBob SquarePants, where a character named Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy is based on the McHales Navy duo of Captain McHale and Ensign Parker. In conclusion, McHales Navy has left a lasting legacy and influence on film history. Its impact on future filmmaking, the careers of its cast members, and subsequent works it inspired have solidified its place as a notable entry in the world of television and film.
Don't call me chief anymore. From now on, you call me boss. Now, what do you want?
Did McHales Navy leave an impression on you? Share your stories and memories with us. We'd love to hear how this 1962 TV series affected your life or influenced your view of cinema. This classic show, filled with laughter and camaraderie, brought joy to many. Perhaps it even inspired you to explore the world of filmmaking or acting. Or maybe it was a comforting presence in your life, a familiar friend to turn to during tough times. No matter the reason, we'd be thrilled if you'd share your experiences with us. Tell us about the first time you saw McHales Navy, or a particular episode that resonated with you. What was it about the show that made it special? And while you're at it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cinematic explorations. Together, let's celebrate the enduring legacy of this beloved TV series.
Content.
Why can't, sir? There are no regulations against beauty contests.
Haha on you.